covered with ringworm my senior year of high school wrestling, and I was qualified to go to a national wrestling tournament. So I go to this national wrestling tournament, and it was in Delaware. I live in Utah, so I had to get a plane ticket, hotel room. My parents didn't want to pay for it, but they did anyway, and I swore to them I'd pay them back. And so it's costing a lot of money, and I can't get rid of this ringworm. What's up? Welcome to Fight City Gym Talk. You are here with Eric Wallin, and today we're going to cover how you get rid of ringworm. A couple things I need you guys to remember. I am not a doctor, so first things first, don't consult me, don't come to me, don't ask me questions. Talk to your doctor. That's how you're going to get rid of ringworm. That's official. Talk to your doctor. Now let me tell you what I do, and it seems to work for me pretty much every time, all the time. First things first. Clean your mats, clean your clothes, and just avoid it at all costs. But let's say for some reason you've done everything right. The mats are being cleaned, your clothes are clean, and you get some ringworm. This is what you're going to do. Lamisil. These guys don't pay me nothing. This is what I've used for like 20 years, and I'm telling you, it works. So, real quick, story time. Why Lamisil? Why not fast-actin, tenactin, or some other crazy antifungal thing that you can use? Because this stuff works. And let me tell you, I've only had ringworm once. One time. So you're like, Eric, how is it you've only had ringworm once and you swear that this stuff works? The reason I say that is because if I get a little red dot, if I get a little something suspicious on me, I don't go to the doctor. I don't get diagnosed. I just put this on it. That's it. And so if I get a tiny little thing that doesn't seem to be going away, and I'm like, what the heck? Why? I should have gone away by now. I just put Lamisil on it, guys. So here's the deal. Again, go to your doctor. I'm just telling you what I do. I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm just telling you what I do. You should go to your doctor. Whatever. Here we go. So, a little thing comes up and I'm like, what the heck is this? I put Lamisil on it. I'm telling you, 1 or 2 days later, it's gone. Now, once again, I'm telling you what I do. If I put Lamisil on it and it didn't go away, then I would go to my doctor. But again, I had ringworm one time when I was in high school, and I discovered this. I've never had to go back to the doctor. I've never had to do anything. I just use this stuff. Now, let me tell you why I think this is so much better. Now we got story time, right? So I was covered with ringworm my senior year of high school wrestling, and I was qualified to go to a national wrestling tournament. So I go to this national wrestling tournament, and it was in Delaware. I live in Utah, so I had to get a plane ticket, hotel room. My parents didn't want to pay for it, but they did anyway, and I swore to them I'd pay them back. And so it's costing a lot of money, and I can't get rid of this ringworm. And in my mind, I'm like so terrified that I'm not going to be able to go to this national tournament because I'm covered in ringworm. So my mom and we ended up going to I want to say 2 or 3 different doctors, and it was confirmed and verified it was ringworm, but it was not going away, and it was multiplying on me like crazy. So I had pills I was taking, I had shampoo I was using, because I had ringworm all up in my hair and everything. I had shampoo I was using, and I had a bunch of prescribed antifungal creams I was using, and nothing was working. Now, of course, we had already gone and used all the over-the-counter stuff. We're talking stuff you just walk into Walgreens, CVS, Walmart. I'd already used all that stuff. But the reason I didn't buy Lamisil is because it was the most expensive over-the-counter antifungal cream. And so I just was like, well, I'll just get the cheaper stuff. And then when it wasn't going away, we ended up going to different doctors and trying to figure out what the heck this stuff is and why won't it go away. So here I am. I'm a little bit desperate. The tournament's coming up, and this was the only thing on the over-the-counter shelf that I hadn't used yet. So I was like, what the heck? It's expensive, but I mean, this trip is expensive, and I gotta I got to be able to wrestle in this tournament. And it worked. I'm telling you, like just a couple days later, gone. So back to what I've been saying and what I continue to say about Lamisil is, if anybody comes to me and is like, what is this? I don't tell them what it is. I don't diagnose. Like maybe in the past I've had staph, or because I've never had staph. I've never had MRSA. I've never had anything. But once again, I'll just telling you not what to do. I'm telling you what I do. When I see anything suspicious on my skin, Lamisil that, right? Just Lamisil it. So once again, what should you do? Go to your doctor. What do? I put Lamisil on it. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And maybe you have a trick, something your grandma showed you, an old family trick to get rid of it, whatever. Leave that in the comment section as well. Okay, thank you guys.